Tight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. Today I want to talk about an article that was basically published in 2015, but the reason I'm doing this will become clear in a little while. But you can see a link to this on my website and then it'll all make sense. And it's entitled Electricity Exports Cost Ontario Taxpayers $200 million. Hydro One paying New York and Pennsylvania to take electricity. Now I bet my American friends didn't know that. Toronto electricity watchdog Parker Gallant keeps up a wary eye on energy prices in this province. In a recent post on his website, Gallant points out the government paid $200 million in June to dump electricity at a loss. Gallant, Vice President of Wind Concerns, estimates 1.9 terawatts of Ontario's electricity production, that's 15.2% of Ontario's demand of 10.6 terawatt hours, was exported to Michigan, New York and Quebec in June. Ontario was paid $29.1 million for those exports. Unfortunately, it cost the province of Ontario and ratepayers $249.9 million to produce that same electricity. How can that be, ladies and gentlemen? How can you export electricity at a loss? And then it goes on and does all the math anyway. And you can see that on my website. So Ontario's electricity ratepayers picked up the difference of $221 million, which when added to our export losses for the prior 5 months brought the total cost to $1.1 billion for the first 6 months of 2015, Gallant said. Seniors weep when they open their hydro bills. That's electricity to people outside of Ontario. I don't know why they call it hydro, but there you go. Often they must make a choice between heating their home and buying groceries. I want my American friends to listen to that again. Often seniors have to make a choice between heating their homes or cooling them and buying groceries. And yet we're paying millions for our neighbouring jurisdictions to take excess electricity off our hands. It's unconscionable. The outcome of a failed Green Energy Act that's cost this province billions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of jobs. Now these same people who destroyed our once magnificent electric system are planning to take over pensions from the private sector. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Now, this article continues on, and I will put a link on it onto my website, but that's not the point I'm trying to get at. Tomorrow, I will link it with another article, and when you put the two together, when you put these two topics together, plus a third topic, which is green energy, which I shall be covering in another few days, you will see the massive, as the article will say, boondoggle that is the energy sector in Ontario and Canada as a whole, quite honestly, because we've got Liberal communists at the federal level as well. So stay tuned for tomorrow's Morning Minute and link the two together and you make your mind up. Can you really trust these people? I know I can't. Surely you can't. So how the heck are they being voted back in? Well, isn't that another question? And we'll have to address that at another time. But take a listen to tomorrow's Morning Minute for the complete picture. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you will find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, Gab and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments on Spreaker.com under A Radio. That's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. You can find all my podcasts and all my morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com. Click on the Morning Moments tab.